In a world of complex threats, our security and leadership depends on all elements of our power, including strong and principled diplomacy. Meaning, diplomacy actually has also always been a critical, fundamental, imperative pillar of not only a democracy but all forms of government in the world, and also to the development and maintenance of stability, growth, prosperity, equality, justice, not only in one country or in one society, but also everywhere and in all regions and societies around the world in one way or another. Because the modern world is full of threats and blunders and false flag operations in one way or another. There is constant hostility, hatred, and animosity, and there is also always Cold War, particularly between the powerful, influential, dominant countries and the superpowers also, such as the United States of America and the Russian Federation. These two countries are always at war, either directly or indirectly, through different allies and proxies. They're always fighting, and particularly America. And that's why the modern world is a world of shadow wars and invisible conflicts and chaos that ultimately haunts us down. So obviously, our security and leadership depends on all elements of our power. So power has to be there in each and every stage of our democracy and our government, and not just on one level or one stage, because the maneuver, management, and overcoming of complex threats from the internal societies and outside foreign countries and governments will not be easy for anyone at all. And that's why we need different layered, multifunctional security structures and power sources in the society of the country. And that includes strong and principled diplomacy as well. Without diplomacy, we are hollow. If we're not able to establish strong, productive, healthy, meaningful relationships with the other nations, countries, peoples, and societies around the world, then obviously we are going to be isolated and alienated by ourselves and not by the others. So we are going to misinterpret because of lack or absence of democracy and diplomacy with others. And that's why diplomacy in that sense can be considered to be the only pillar or the foundation towards consistent growth, learning, progress, development, enhancement, and also healthy relationships with other countries as well. So all countries are basically using diplomacy, their respective communication assets, to avoid wars, conflicts, misunderstandings, miscommunications, misinterpretations of any kind that may lead to mayhem and unwanted disasters. So that